please welcome to the stage your Glock team captain, Shane Coley.
Good morning, welcome. Thank you for being a part of the Glock legacy as our journey continues. Every company has a story, a reputation, a narrative that speaks to their truth and defines their existence. Glock's story is simple. It's a story about perseverance and determination, a story about reliability, durability, and trust. A story about our founder and visionary, Gaston Glock, who says, "Perfection stands for our commitment to uncompromising quality, future-oriented manufacturing technologies, and maximum customer satisfaction." The story about one man's constant pursuit of perfection and the legacy that follows. Perfection started in Austria in 1963 with consumer goods made of woods, polymers, and metals. At this short time, Glock has expanded to include the introduction of a pistol that revolutionized the firearms industry. A pistol with a patented safe action system that would become known as the world's first polymer-framed semi-automatic pistol. A pistol that challenged the traditional mindset of the industry and redefined reliability and safety in a modern handgun. The innovation and dependability of the Glock pistol quickly gained the attention of military, law enforcement, and commercial users around the world. With over 18 million pistols sold globally, Glock has established a presence in setting an industry standard of a pistol that can go anywhere, do anything, and function flawlessly when you need it most. Glock has become a proven platform that is backed by every handgun on the market and is the most iconic pistol in the world. Glock has come to defy the status quo and convert critics to brand loyalists, all while setting the standard for others to follow. Wherever you see a Glock pistol, it's backing up our commitment to remain steadfast. Because Glock has always been there for its faithful customers, delivering on the promise of reliability and the promise of dependability. When you see Mr. Glock's name on the slot of a pistol, you know that it carries the Glock guarantee. From engineering and development to quality assurance and customer service, we understand the importance of meeting consumer expectations and delivering on excellence. But don't take it from us. Ask one of our product owners, one of our followers, or one of our fans, because they are the true ambassadors. We are carving out our own place in history through our relentless pursuit of perfection and uncompromising promise of reliability, maintaining our position on the front lines. Copied, imitated, but never replicated. Making the best firearms, transforming an industry, and revolutionizing excellence is no small feat, but this is just the beginning. Here to speak on behalf of Mr. Glock, I'd like to welcome the president of Glock Inc., Dr. Gunther Gigaker.
Thank you, Shane. Ladies and gentlemen, can you feel it? Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm proud to conduct all of you to another successful chapter of Glock perfection. Mr. Glock, our ingenious founder, thanks for your help, for your confidence, and your trust. You put a letter in my hands. I'd like to share it with you. With each new product that we develop, there's an opportunity to live up on our customers' expectations and establish relationships with the new generation of followers into the future. We are proud to reveal the next product that will take us into a new category of ammunition and bring into our family a new group of energetic young enthusiasts that will start a journey with never sacrifice on quality and continue to strive for perfection in every new product we develop. As you all know, we will never send out a product until I have full trust and confidence in the product, knowing it is better than anything else on the market. Glock is not a pistol company. It is a family that is expanding the future through manufacturing technology across the globe in several industries. Thank you, Mr. Gaston Glock.
Glock is more than a name, a brand, a legend. Glock is a reputation and a promise built upon a trust, synonymous with the pursuit of perfection, no matter where life takes you. Much is made about life and lifestyles, the places where interest and passion intersect with hobbies and adventure. Introducing the Glock 44, a 22 caliber pistol that redefines small caliber performance and invites everyone to partake in the Glock tradition of recreation, innovation, and fun. A commitment to excellence seen in every pistol we make, and understanding that we don't do anything unless we believe we can do it better than anyone else. Featuring Glock's iconic design and engineering, the G44 replicates the beloved Glock 19 in appearance, size, feel, and function, while taking the capabilities of a 22 caliber pistol to a whole new level. The introduction of a hybrid steel-polymer slide means the G44 is lighter weight without compromising structural integrity and performance. It incorporates Glock's marksman barrel for precision and accuracy, offering lower recoil, a comfortable grip, and ambidextrous controls for right and left-handed shooters. Tested with a variety of ammunition under the most adverse climates and conditions, the G44 meets Glock's rigorous standards because performance and reliability are no small thing. Whether hanging out with friends or passing on a family tradition, Glock makes memories that will last a lifetime. Now new shooters, experienced shooters, sports shooters, and everyone in between will enjoy the exhilarating experience of Glock perfection. It's as much function as it is fun. The new 22 caliber G44 from Glock. Your adventure awaits.
Unwavering commitment, relentless guarantee, unseen validation behind countless hours and thousands of rounds of development. The Glock 44. You asked, and we listened. The Glock brand has a vocal fan base, and the brand is growing. And we are fueling that growth and providing memorable experiences with our very first 22 long rifle caliber pistol. Featuring the lightweight and durable hybrid steel polymer slide, the Glock 44 mirrors the size of the iconic Glock 19. It carries on the tradition of Glock trusted performance in a whole new caliber. We are maintaining our authenticity and credibility for consumers who know the importance of not compromising on value and dependability. For new shooters, sports shooters, and everyone in between, the Glock 44 delivers on the Glock brand promise for generations to come. Now to talk to us a little more about first test and first look of the Glock 44, I'd like to welcome to the stage our panel guests. Brian Peterson, Manager of Product Concept Development with Federal Ammunition. Christian Wade, retired Marine Corps gunner and military weapons expert. Tatiana Whitlock, Firearms Training Director. And William Carmichael, Head of Technical Services at Glock Inc. experience in weapons, what was your first thought when you found out that Glock was bringing a 22 caliber pistol to the market?
Frankly, I was in a state of disbelief. I never thought Glock would produce a 22 caliber handgun and put it in the same league as a Glock 19. I just didn't think it would ever happen.
I think over the years that Glock has done a ton of things that none of us had ever expected, but one thing that makes me so proud about this company is they never bring anything to market until it meets our renowned performance standards, and that makes me proud to work here. Now, William, you've been at Glock for over 15 years. You've seen tons of products come through development. What was the Glock 44 like through the development phases?
You know, in all the ones that I've seen us work on and bring out to the market, I think we spent the most time on this one, just trying to make sure that it filled a spot that we were looking to fill with the reliability that we stand for.
And I just mentioned about our performance standard, and you being head of technical services, what does that mean to you?
You know, it's our customers at the end of the day. We want to be there for any questions, any comments, feedback. If they've had some sort of, problem with their weapon, for example, no matter what, we want to take care of them and support them.
And I think that's super important as a company to have that relationship with your customers. I mean, every customer wants that relationship, with their company. I think the fact that we have such great customer service speaks a lot for who we are.
Absolutely.
As far as the development and one of the biggest talking points of the G44 is the hybrid steel-polymer slide. Did that have anything to do with functionality, durability, reliability?
Of course, I mean, to get the gun to function the way we wanted it to, we had to come up with a combination of the polymer and steel to get the weight we needed. So it's actually 5 pieces that are compromised in putting that slide together.
Now, Brian, with you working at Federal, you were able to do a ton of testing across a variety of different ammunitions. With the hybrid steel slide, or the hybrid polymer or steel polymer slide, did you see any detriments in functionality or anything?
No, none whatsoever. Over the last 12 months or so that I've been actually testing the G44s, testing's been going very, very well. We put, I think, upwards of, 12,000 rounds of, subsonic 22 ammunition all the way up to Stinger ammunition, which is like 1,640 feet per second muzzle velocities. And like I said, function has been spectacular.
And what did you think compared to like some of the other 22 pistols on the market?
Sure. One of the things that really stood out to me was the accuracy of the G44. We're all used to shooting kind of fixed barrel 22 systems here and kind of knowing what to expect from an accuracy standpoint. The G44 to me, I'm not a world-class shooter, but I can shoot all right, I guess. I think they're on parity with each other. They really were. And so it was fun to, seeing the G44 stacked up against some of the fixed barrel systems and really not seeing a difference there.
Yeah, and that was one of the things I saw when I was testing the pistol and shooting it myself, is how incredibly accurate it was for what it is. And you mentioned the fixed barrel pistols, and God, it just blows me out of the water. I think it's incredible. Tatiana, with you being such a reputable instructor, how do you think the G44 is going to help bring in new shooters or transition current shooters into the centerfire market?
Oh, it's going to be a game changer. I'm really excited to introduce hundreds of people across the country to this new model. It offers the Glock 19 experience without the recoil impulse, which means for folks that are new or hesitant or unsure, it's going to take away that problem and allow them a successful and fun first shooting experience at the range. It's also going to be a huge asset for those participants who have limited dexterity or hand strength, and give them the confidence to enjoy a range experience, invest in good equipment, and come back time and time again to continue shooting. And as you mentioned, transitioning from rimfire into center fire, because they are mirror images of each other, the Glock 44 to the Glock 19, it's a seamless transition. Someone beginning with a 22 doesn't have to relearn a whole new firearm to transition into a 9mm handgun.
So do you think this is going to completely open up new doors for instruction across all demographics?
Absolutely. It's going to allow new shooters a lot of advantages and seasoned shooters a lot of advantages too. Namely because you'll be able to train on your Glock 19 model in the Glock 44 with an ammo budget-friendly option. Utilizing all of your same gear, holster, mag pouches, you don't have to change out model to model, and you'll still achieve that same repetition. Repetition builds confidence, repetition builds safety.
Absolutely, and safety is obviously always important to us here at Glock. And now, Christian, one more time, again with your weapons experience, how do you think this is going to change the overall experience of shooters all over the world?
Well, I think it's a great training tool that can be applied very specifically into a training program, but to be honest with you, I'm sitting here thinking about going home and having fun with this pistol. It's a breath of fresh air for me, and I'm ready to shoot it with my family and friends.
Well, I think, you speak of fun and a breath of fresh air and it being energizing again. All of us are shooters, trainers in some fashion, testers. So, we deal with firearms every single day, and it's always worked for us. And I think having the G44 and being able to incorporate your family into your fun range days and re-energizing the idea of range days and bringing that fun to the range is going to be pivotal in the success of this pistol. And I'm super excited. I'm super excited we have this pistol on the market now. I'm super excited that everyone came here, and I want to thank all of you so much for joining us in this announcement. And I hope everybody's excited as we are. Thank you.
Yeah, so we didn't get the price yet, guys. We're still waiting for that. I'll bring that to you as soon as possible.